that the
The water should be up.
right after he silences too. So he'll silence and then he'll give someone the eye.
Okay.
A Shrike has the eye. The Rhino's up, I have him.
Cool. Make sure it's debuffed. Moving.
I'm gonna try and do this.
Okay.
How'd I do, Mitchie? You get him?
Magalus has the eye.
I did it.
Points, bud. Nice.
So if I bug him, can I just go redline instead?
Make sure that we're debuffing guys. I just had to use.
Yeah,
my
I'm
shit, so.
I'm bloody
Taking a lot of
taking a
damage.
serious amount of damage at the moment. So
Fire lowers on him.
right here. I don't know. Maybe put like a water lore on me.
Oh,
I'm so demanding. I know. Okay, everybody. Red Cappy died.
someone call me in.
I am lagging. My bad.
Okay, one of the minis resin, and make sure everything else is debuffed.
Mitchie, I'm resing him.
Our good old spider friend is locked behind the case, so we are good.
Michi has the eye.
Moving.
I'm off.
Need heals. Come on.
Got a bunch of ghosties on me all of a sudden.
They're everywhere.
Cappy, revive both of them if you can. And the minis need to focus on healing on me. Heal me back up to full. Give me some water lures. Come on.
Dropping Ophies.
Thank you. Just yeah, just keep water lore on me, please. It's important.
Ooh, strike's about to. Oh.
I'm dead.
Arldus has the eye.
Oh,
911 heals.
Derek,
911 heals.
yeah, Derek needs heals. Everybody, focus on Derek. I'm full. Just
I
focus
just hit
on.
my big fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Ends up, I have him.
I'll revive you
together.
both.
I got DNF, never mind. It's good.
I'll revive one then. Just focus on killing Kokali fast. Come on. I revived whoever I need to revive, so just focus. Have just keep water lore on me and Derek as well. Like one on me, one on Derek.
Oh, whoops! I put one on myself.
Okay.
Healing
Watch out for the spirits, guys. Lots of spirits over there. Be careful.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Okay, Ari is up again. Come on, Ari. Keep it together, buddy. Spirits
The
inducting.
spirits keep coming for me.
Yeah, but when they're inducting, you have to move
Person
away from them.
Wotoad has the eye.
8%. Come on. Keep going. Keep it together. If you have any OT or whatnot, drop it.
I can bring up the Cappy.
Okay, go ahead. Do it. 4%. Derek, target your boss.
Okay.
Okay.
1%.
Yeah. Okay, both of them are dead. Great. On the Rhino now. Revealing mark is on him. Space
Move,
inducting.
move, move.
Gonna pull him.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I may have pulled him back.
Oh,
Let me know if you want
Fine.
FM
My
on-
apologies.
you can have
Hang
him.
fight.
It's fine. You can have him. I'll give it to you. You can have the bloody solo kill.
Are we doing the end next?
No. After this one, I'll go grab the yeah, I'll go grab the spider. So you guys kill him fast. You can open FM on the spider.
Yeah, and then I can do it for the end as well.
I'll put the healers in different groups. Actually, that might be a wise move. Okay, it's on my target.
Okay.
It's
Just open
in
it now.
yeah, you can open FM on the ram and kill him as fast as you can. I have a telling mark on him and just kill him.
God.
Spirits inducting.
Ouch. Alright, on to our good old pal, Mr. Ant.
Let me know when you want FM.
Cappy, red Cappy, make sure you keep doing a grave wound on him.
Essence of Winter too.
Essence of Winter as well. You can open FM on this one as well, I think. Pretty sure you can. There we go. Congratulations. Good job. Awesome.
What is FM?
Fellowship maneuver.
Oh, here you go.
I used to call it CJ.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
used to be
I'll call it
CJ.
that.
Yeah, it used to be that. Okay, let's 36. No, I think they have. I actually I don't know how much health they have.
Yeah, I
Um.
know. They have 36 million.
Oh, congrats on the legging coffer, Ari. Congrats on the
what?
fragment
Oh.
piston. Congrats on the essence shrike. There we go. Mediocre loot.
I'm assuming we're done for the day.
Well,
You might be assuming wrong.
well,
It's 4:45. That means it's got to be either 10:15 or 11:15 your time.
it is,
Yeah,
but
but he doesn't have to go to work tomorrow.
I don't. But, well, for sure won't be doing boss 2, obviously, because he'll reserve that for tomorrow. But I was thinking maybe we can, I have, I think, like, 2 more tunes to do Thrang on. I don't know who else, who needs Thrang still.
I do. I need drinks. Either way, do you have your flags, mate? Can we leave the instance?
Hold up, I'm on my way. Almost there, almost there. Just hold up, almost there.
That's well done. That's well done, mate. And it's nice to see you rating, man. Nice to see you in the group. Always a pleasure.
There we go, the flags have switched and we have bus números 2. $16. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a little lower. I think Chopin usually gets around 25 5k HPS, Shoban? 25? 230?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
27, I guess. In a boss fight, usually.
Yeah, 25 seems to be the optimal for mini on this one. What did you say, Shoban?
I had one time 27.
Mm.
Yeah, usually 22 to
Yeah, 22 to
25.
20, yeah, 25, I think will be. Okay, you can tank Thrang, that is good. Well, we'll find if whoever else wants to come for a Thrang. I'll go to my burn.
For those that came for the raid, thank you all. Thank you all very much. Good
Yes,
run.
thank you
Thank you.
all for coming. Good, got boss 1 done.
Hello?
What?
Oh,
Who?
what?
Huh?
When?
Wait.
Alright. Let me leave and I'll come on the burglar. I can do the crowd control and then we'll just find healers and some DPS. I don't know who wants to heal it. We'll find.
You know,
Have you done NCF by any chance, Derico? Oh, Derek.
Derek.
I'm going off. Thanks, guys. Have
See you,
fun.
Shaban.
One.
It'll be nice to hunt in NCF, although I can always do it tomorrow, that's not a problem. Yeah, it's fine. Let's get Thrang. Maybe someone will get a bloody golden pocket.
Nice.
What is nice, precious?
The beer's cold and it's a beautiful
I,
day outside.
I don't want to say that's the beer, but I'm just saying the wine is better.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Look, I think CJ watched us on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
I
not?
think that's CJ's ID, I think.
No.
Oh, righty then.
The kid is bombed out, dude. There's only 7 people on. What the hell?
Yeah,
6?
everybody locked out. I'm like, we're out.
Better make sure 2 of them aren't me.
Okay.
Oh no, I've only got 1
let's
in.
see. Yeah, it's fine. You only need a healer, really.
Yeah, that's the big thing, man. Healers the
That
key.
is the big thing. I'm feeling like having Ari practice it again.
I have a chance.
Alright.
You have
Pick
what
me.
now?
Saying I have a champ.
Is it? Do you wanna bring it?
No, you don't want my champ.
It's
That's
really geared out.
that's what he said. You don't want my champ.
Oh.
On in his own words, you don't want my champ.
Oh, trust me, you don't. You
I trust you. Fine.
I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for the run.
Catch you later,
Cheers, mate.
around. Okay.
But if I'm a last resort, then
You need to work on my
Well,
crit
fucking,
damage.
if we like you and me, Derek, we might as well run NCF. We can just grab a
whatever, dude.
random DPS. You can DPS it. I can solo tank it without a
Yeah,
healer.
whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do that.
I'll
Let's
do
let's
whatever
earn
you
some
want.
bloody newfound coins. Let's do that.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll logging the warden. Yeah.
kind of.
We can
You're
use a
doing
third, but like
NCF,
a good
some
DPS. What?
You're doing NCF.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're. Have you done it on your cappy already today, mate?
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I see.
I
Okay.
grabbed just 2 random people and then save on the capping. That was a piece of cake. But yeah, Warden's fine. I don't need heals, and you don't need heals because I'll have Igor off everything.
No worries.
What kind of DPS you need?
The good kind?
I like that kind.
I don't think I'm good kind. I'm only war speech DPS.
out.
When does Morgus get back from his ban? Should be soon,
Tomorrow?
right?
I think tomorrow.
Nice.
Okay, let's kill this some bitches.
Except from his ban? Ew.
Oh, hate these stuns. Okay, let me see who wants to come. A champion. I think a champ will be nice though.
Yeah, sure.
Which one though? Cartels from 2 champions.
The more
Let
the
me judge them with from their allies.
bring all the champions.
Okay, let's check the other one.
Bring
Ah,
12
okay. I
champions.
think Uludar is better.
Actually, no, bring 13 champions.
I'll DNF his ass. He will die. It's not an if, it's a when. Stupid ass champ.
Not on my watch. They just tickle me. It's hilarious.
You know, if you swim through the water, you don't have to fight this stupid ass spider.
Yeah. Just come with me. I'll gather them all up for you. Superb. Always good to have a champ on.
Oh yeah. You know what I hate about YouTube?
What?
So I'll be listening to an album and I'll be jamming to it,
Yeah.
playing my
Yeah,
game like right
yeah.
now, and then there's a commercial that'll come up,
Mm-hmm.
and I won't be able to discern which is the commercial and which is the album. And fucking
I'm gonna stun him. Get ready. On 1, 2, 3,
Ready.
start nuking him. Get him.
champ better kill that egg.
He did?
I did. I did too, bro. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, you killed him. Beautiful.
Hell yeah. Fucking ruined.
Let me pop some healing.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this stupid shit here. Now he's gonna die.
Very good. Mixed one. Oh, look at that. We have a new follower. Thanks for the follow, Imagi Koyan. Somebody followed me on Twitch.
You're welcome. That's my Spanish Twitch name.
Very nice.
Yeah, I miss Morgus. He's a nice guy and I like raiding with him when he's in our little groups.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, what happened?
I mean, I don't miss him too much, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't speak exactly as to why he got a ban, but the persistent rumor is he was buying a lot of AOVs, and the powers that be were like, maybe not so much. But I don't know if there's any truth behind that or no.
I don't understand why he get banned.
That's so weird, and I'd rather not put forth my two
He's best to remain
theories.
silent, huh, Ollie?
Yeah, because I
He's
do like
he's
the
up to no
guy,
good.
obviously. Yeah, I do
mean-
like the guy, obviously, but some things I did hear which were kind of made me question a bit as to the reasoning of the ban, and I kind of understood the point. Okay,
Yeah, I can
that
understand.
does kind of sound not good.
Like,
Is that Mogi guy?
Yeah.
I would understand if he was like real world trading
No, it's okay, so
or like
who is in the
real world.
channel? Okay, it's Alkin. Okay. Well, from what I heard, or the confirmed story is that he used to, these people selling AOV in the world chat, he used to tell them code me, and then he used to not accept their mail right away, and he just let it sit in his mail, and then he'd accept it like after 3 weeks or something.
Oh, what's the point in doing that? I don't-
I don't know, maybe he was
a
short on
jackass.
money, wanted to make sure that he just gets it before the mail is automatically sent back to the sender. Uh, uh, that is what I heard from some confirmed resources
I
or
can't
sources.
stand that shit. That shit is so.
That is what I hear. So might be that enough people who's coded him their AOVs just reported him that and he eventually got banned for that. That he wasn't accepting his mails even though he was online. But it's
Are you
just a
guys
theory.
both DNF'd?
Okay,
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna
have-
stun him. 1, 2, 3, stun.
Is that Tor?
Yep, it's Thor.
What is Thor doing up at the moment?
Hi, Tor.
He's been to sleep and woke up earlier than I was supposed to.
Ah, gotcha.
Because he knew I was.
You missed the raid though, Tor. Did like had a nice first try boss 1 T2.
I've done that.
Yeah, that's true. Could have
Good point.
that is true.
It's like I've already seen it. I've already done it.
Oh, don't be in front of it, you
I
idiot.
have him. I have him.
Okay,
Be nice.
fine.
Oh,
I
he's
word.
not in chat.
He's not in chat though.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Derek. Hey,
No. Very nice. I'll switch to the red line for the boss because we don't need anything else.
Well, you're on Slap Patrol, mate.
I can, yeah. You do the boss and I'll do the slap and I'll just arrange DPS the shit out of it. Okay.
Oh, you're doing North Cotton Farm.
Yes, sir.
it's
I
terrible.
Dude,
was
I mean,
thinking
I do
picnic
this
first,
instance
but
just to slap hobbits.
Okay.
I don't even loot the box at the end. I just come in, I slap hobbits, and I leave the instance.
Tor is offended. How dare you
I'm
say
sorry.
that?
Well, I have
Thor's
2
only
hobbit characters.
yawning at the moment. He understands.
Okay, here we go. I will throw in the marked and diminished target shit. There we go. Give you the debuffs.
All right, I haven't DNF'd again.
Cool.
He's hanging out in the fucking poison for some reason. Stupid champ.
Boys.
Hey, I'm a little sympathetic towards him. What the hell is he supposed to do? He can't range. He can't let fly. He's trying though to be alive. Moving back like a good boy. Oh, he died.
I've got him. I've got him.
well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when the Hulk Minion runs wild on you? You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine rising, son of a gun.
There's a one of my Facebook friends posted me a video of a Michael Jackson impersonator in the wrestling ring doing a moonwalking Michael Jackson DDT on somebody's face.
Oh my god, I want to see it, please,
It's epic, dude.
please,
I'm trying to
please.
find it.
Please do send.
It's so
DDT, moonwalking DDT sounds like awesome.
It's epic, dude. It's so fucking funny.
You know, I so thought about doing the DDP yoga, then I just thought against it. I'm like, fucking everybody dies. Why the hell am I trying so hard?
Oh, dude, you best not even don't disparage Diamond Dallas Page and his yoga because, dude, first of all, a couple things. Homeboy was broken up like a breadstick, and then he started to do yoga, and fucking now he's in
course,
great shape.
fucking wrestling is hard.
Wrestling is too hard.
Too hard. No doubt about that.
Who-
All
what
right,
universe-
you got you got a hunter.
Of course.
So I got a guard. So let's do that and let's get some more coins. Cause why not? Before I have to go. Oh look, this bracelet looks good. What now?
Is this where I'm supposed to say isn't wrestling fake?
Hey now, that's an interesting debate over there.
Oh, it's fake.
It's
but the injuries are real.
Yeah, it's there's nothing fake about falling on a cardboard floor.
Well, I should rather than fake, I should say coordinated.
Coordinated, choreographed, all are right
Would
words
be
to
a better
use.
word, I think.
Yeah, choreographed. It is choreographed, for no doubt.
Very true.
Oh, did you see that Brock Lesnar promo in the latest UFC PPV?
Dude, I wouldn't want to fight that guy on standing on your shoulders.
So Daniel Cormier kind of called him out, and it was freaking amazing. It's the most amazing promo I ever saw. He entered, Brock Lesnar entered the cage and then pushed the fucking guy right off his feet. Cause the dude is huge. He's huge and he's a beast. He's not human.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around either. He does not.
He's a fucking Neanderthal or something.
Yeah, he doesn't play. When he beat that one guy and they interviewed him afterwards, and he was like, "I just kicked that dude's fucking ass." That's like one of the best things I ever heard. Because normally the mixed
you know
martial
when he
arts
like
artists are
beat
like,
Frank Mir and he was like fingering the whole arena and getting boos because he's like, fuck you all who said that I couldn't beat this piece of shit. I just beat him, and he was like just showing the middle finger to the whole to everyone in the crowd. That's the best thing ever. Although he is gonna be competing in SummerSlam as well. I think he's gonna lose to that other giant they have, Braun Strowman. But yeah, that Brock Lesnar is, I think, no offense to anyone in their respectable fields of mixed martial arts or MMA or wrestling or whatnot, but I think he's the most popular, badass, great in a way, kind of in his field, because he won the UFC championship, then he won the wrestling championship. Like he won the legit stuff as well as the fake stuff.
all right, I sent you the video with Michael Jackson.
Okay. I got it. Let me see.
That's pretty funny shit.
Okay, we need a healer. Who's a healer? Anybody wants to heal?
You want me to switch back?
Have you done NCF T2C?
Oh, North Carton Farms, not today.
Oh, then come heal
We'd love to
on the
have you.
mini. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, when
I'm
I saw
on
this
Batman.
the video, I thought of you right away.
Okay,
Just
let
because I know
me.
you
Yeah,
appreciate
I
the
do.
wrestling.
I really do. I'm not ashamed of it. Oh, who the hell is he though? Who's the guy? Oh wow! Just wow! Oh my
It's all true.
god! Oh, that
That's
was
awesome, though,
epic.
right?
That was beautiful.
Awesome.
That was just. He was even like dressed up like him.
Yeah, he looks kind of. I mean, he kind of looks like him. You know, it's not like a perfect match, but you could pretend that it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Damn. That was really nice. What is I think it's Ronda Rousey, right?
I do. Yeah,
She's in the WWE now.
she should be because she's been exposed as an illusion, and
Yeah,
anyone that she
well,
fights in
yeah,
mixed
yeah.
martial arts is gonna
Kind
crush
of.
her head.
Yeah, kind of. That is kind of true, I'd say. Kind of not in the sense that, yeah, because she's an expert in judo, and everybody who's like really familiar with the martial arts know that judo is awesome and all, but still, I don't think judo can compete with all the other advanced martial arts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're talking about fucking Gracie martial arts. Judo
Yeah.
can't fuck around with that.
Yeah,
All they have to do is grab you. You're done. That's it. They
exactly.
grab you, you're done.
So like she was also obviously an expert in judo and is like won even like a gold medal for your country for judo.
Yeah.
But
There's some really
judo
good
is
videos.
not. Yeah, like judo can't just compete with all the other advanced forms of martial arts anymore. So that is why she lost. That is it.
Yeah, Hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is
Yeah,
you know,
jiu-jitsu. Oh my goodness. Can't fuck around with that.
it was that fucking wrestler that changed everything. What was his name?
Shamrock?
That's an old school wrestler. Yeah, he definitely changed
Yeah.
things a lot. But,
Who?
Ken Shamrock.
Ken
Talking
Shamrock.
about
the
Matt Hughes was the guy.
Matt Hughes. Okay.
Really, like he was just a fucking phenomenal wrestler, and then he won like the middleweight championship, and he was fought against the California kid. What the fuck is his name? It's been a while. Anyway, long story short, yeah, the wrestlers have changed mixed martial arts forever.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
better
yeah,
or
yeah.
worse.
No, for sure. Like wrestlers kind of make it different from a boxing match, basically. Like
See, I like Machida. He's my favorite
the ground
mixed martial artist.
game, ground and pound, the submission maneuvers and that all thing. Yeah, a good wrestler is like should be super successful in an MMA arena.
I really liked Lyoto Machida because he was a true martial artist.
Yeah.
He's
Lyoto
kind of
Machida.
similar to Rousey in the fact that he'd rather stand there and kick you in the fucking face than take you to the ground.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that shit. You know. But yeah, I was I'm old, so I watched the original UFC's 1, 2, 3, and 4 when they had like the 700-pound sumo wrestler fight against black belt taekwondo, and the black belt taekwondo like broke his fucking fists on that sumo wrestler's head. It's awesome. Like, what's a weight
Oh my
class?
god.
Rules? What are rules? Just don't gouge his eyes out and
Wait,
don't kick him in the balls.
which, like, it was in the mid-90s? Or,
I would say maybe even a little bit earlier than that.
early? Okay. Huh, okay.
But yeah, the first couple of UFCs, there were no weight classes. It was just, like 10 or 12 competitors in a round robin. And of course, Hoist Gracie changed everything when he started.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
he
yeah.
came
Hoist
to the
Gracie is
UFC,
the man.
everyone was like, "We've got to do what that guy does."
Yep, that is true.
With good reason, though. I mean, you
No,
talk
no,
about
it's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Oh my goodness,
yeah,
there's
and
no
he's
comparison.
got his gi on, and he doesn't even take his fucking gi off, and he's submitting you with his gi. It's like he's wrapping his coat around your throat, and you're getting choked out by what he's wearing.
Yeah.
I was really into mixed martial arts when I was younger. I've lost a lot of. It's just become so popular that it's hard to keep track of.
No,
what you do.
I don't follow it too much. I maybe even like Joe Rogan every now and then talks about it. I see if there's anything good about it, but nothing to. You still listen to the Joe Rogan podcast?
I do. Yeah, I do listen to his podcast. He's got
Yeah,
a lot of great people.
great people, but some of the most retarded people ever. Oh
Of
my
course.
goodness.
I mean, but that's.
It hurts my
you
brain
know-
sometimes.
yeah.
It like hurts actually to listen to some of the.
Yeah.
Like, why
there's a
would
lot
you
of
do
There's a
that?
lot of ignorance.
That
But
new like that black girl they had, the Candace Owen.
Yeah, the conservative.
Oh my goodness, was she retarded or
quite
something?
She's just very ignorant. She's also very young. And when you're young, there's a couple things. You think you know more than you do, and you don't realize how much you don't understand or know, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty common.
So
Trump's excuse, well, he just went over and teabagged the entire EU. So I don't know what to make of Trump.
And NATO.
And yeah, NATO, the whole nine. I have the ability to distinguish the message from the messenger. He's a very, very poor messenger. And I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. But then again, I was not a fan. We've had this conversation, right? I was not a fan of Hillary either.
yeah.
I won't make excuses for either of them. I blame the Democrat Party for nominating someone who was really corrupt, which forced people to vote for a douchebag, which is what happened. There were people that were like, we would love to vote for someone other than Hillary, but we can't.
Yeah, I would.
Again,
Yeah,
I
don't
won't
think-
make excuses for either of them because
Yeah.
neither one of them. I didn't care for
I'd-
either of them.
I'd only say this. I'm kind of fine with it because this way, Trump being Trump, you kind of just see how like the culture and everything has changed. That the party lines and everything are so stupid that people are just willing to sacrifice everything. You saw that video, right? That they posted about like Obama wanting to talk to Kim Jong-un, and
Yep.
all the Fox News was like on his ass. How dare that asshole talk, that Muslim Obama talk to Kim Jong-un? He's likes dictators. And then those same people, when Trump wants to do that, are like, wow, what a
Yeah.
great president. He wants to like make peace. Oh my goodness, let's cheer. Everybody
And-
clap for him. What a great
for-
person.
Yeah,
And you see
and-
that,
and
wow, the hypocrisy. Oh
It is.
my
and,
god.
And from an even more topical perspective, it wasn't that very long ago that it was the Democrat Party that was like, what the hell are we doing in the fucking NATO, and why do we have troops in NATO? Why are we wasting all this money? And now the Donald Trump's like, hey, we're wasting too much money in NATO. Now the Democrat Party's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
it's-
but that would be fine if it wasn't like fucking with Canada. I don't get like maybe you make sense of that, what he's doing to put tariffs on Canada because of security reasons. Like
Are you
I don't know.
arguing politics?
No, I think this all
Yeah.
spins back. It all ultimately is the play
But
that he's making
that's
against
like
China.
the most stupid thing ever. Alienating Canada, like I thought that was like your closest ally or something.
Canada is absolutely.
And it,
But
well,
and he's
Germany,
like putting
Canada, and France.
tariffs on them for security reasons. When asked why, he said security reasons. Wait, what?
Well,
And
Doesn't
not
make-
gonna be their closest allies for long.
yeah, and the reason he says that it's a security issue is because aluminum, steel, and things of that nature are used to construct weapons of mass destruction, which we then sell to other countries. So we don't want to fuck up the gravy train.
Well,
You know what I mean?
the whole thing falls apart because U.S. did sell under Trump $100 billion
$100
worth
yeah,
of
$100
weapons
billion
to
to
Saudi Arabia. So
That's right.
like all
the
the arguments
war
of
in
the conservative party should fall right. Anybody like even like an ounce of brain see
You and
that
we've had this conversation.
yeah,
before,
and like
and you and I
okay,
were
fine.
both aware of,
I
like,
get
yeah,
putting ban on Canada, steel, aluminum, whatnot. But then why the hell would you send to like a stupid extremist government like Saudi Arabia, who's like the extremist of the extremist?
yeah, Wahhabism, man. That's
Yeah,
Gave him a
like
parade.
why would you sell them 100 billion worth of weapons? Like why? And then like
because then
take the
he
photo.
can say, I was a great negotiator. Look what I did for our country.
Well, let me put it this way: Saudi Arabia was going to get $100 billion worth of arms, whomever was president, right?
Yep.
It wouldn't have mattered if it was Donald Trump,
Exactly.
Hillary Clinton, or Bozo the Clown. You know,
Yeah.
we sell arms. That's what we do. Now, obviously, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't believe.
Yeah,
in the
obviously
proxy war in
that
Yemen.
like kind of removes the moral high ground
We
kind
have
of
no
argument.
moral high ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's been an illusion, I think, for a long time. The fact that, you know, we have a moral high ground, but yet we have more people in prisons than every other country on the planet combined,
Yeah.
and we sell more
Well,
arms
but
than any other
I think
country. period.
Italy will give you a competition about drug imprisonments.
It's
Who?
just good business.
You're right. It is money. You're right, and that ultimately, Shrike, a lot of it comes down to that's the bottom line. The bottom line is the bottom line at all costs. It's the corporate mentality where Donald Trump he's a corporate guy, and the bottom line is we need to make money.
The problem is that it's the taxpayer who's paying that money.
I agree with you, man.
Yep.
I agree.
That's
Same
what
taxpayer
people
that
don't
apparently
seem to
doesn't want to
understand.
pay for universal healthcare, but
Yeah, like they passing that 700 billion for extra for the military, and then like the schools and universities and everything, and the healthcare is all fucked. That is so ridiculous, and I don't get it.
Believe me, I don't get it either, Ollie.
Yep.
And then
Neither
they
do I.
like the social or like the some social aspects of democracy or social democracy. They made it sound like it's the most evil thing ever, which is so funny to the rest of us. And like, no, it's not.
one question: the guy Trump nominated for the Supreme Court,
Yes,
he pro-choice or pro-life?
He's
He is
pro-life.
very extreme right.
He's pro-life.
I don't think he'll touch that pro. I
won't.
don't think he will touch abortion. Just saying, even
He
like
won't.
that.
He won't.
Yeah, most of the I don't think they want that fight at the moment.
And let's be
They
honest,
won't mess
neither
with that.
side are being honest about that particular issue. Neither the Democrats or the Republicans are being completely honest about what Planned Parenthood does and how they operate. And me as an independent, I'm like, okay, well, I agree that women should have the right to choose to do with what their bodies with what they want to, but how many abortions is too many? Right?
Yeah,
And I think that's a legitimate
no,
question to ask.
I agree. I heard
Those-
the most
those are-
epic. It was from one of the left wing. That guy who was on Joe Rogan as well, Kyle Kalinske. You remember
Yeah.
that? So he made an option. He was saying that even like I agree with some points of like abortion being like what is too many abortions, or like
So
at
then you
what point
revoke
can
the
you
freedom.
do abortion. And he was like,
You
yeah,
don't-
it's right, like you should not do abortion if it's like in too much developed, or if if there's like a nervous system or a heartbeat, or like some other stuff, like you shouldn't do that. But
The problem is that making abortions illegal does not actually stop
exactly,
abortions. It
yeah,
just
that,
means
that
them
is true.
unsafe.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it just makes
how it
them
is in like
medically
other countries.
unadvisable.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
puts them in their back
That
alleys.
is that is the that is the absolute truth, that nothing, drugs, whatever you can name, like prohibition never really worked. Like when there was like
Of course.
you guys
The war
couldn't
on
drink
drugs is a fucking
alcohol.
illusion.
I don't know, like 100 years ago, it was prohibition to drink alcohol in your country, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
mean, that's a
So
legal law.
like, did it work? No, they were like underground rum things and stuff like that. It never
Yeah.
works.
Didn't actually make all alcohol illegal. It made hard liquor illegal.
Yeah, but people got it.
That was,
And
yes, we also
somebody made business out of it. Many people made business out of that new market.
Mafia came from that, didn't they?
They did. Yeah. But again, we're laboring under the illusion that the government is telling us the truth, and they so very seldom do that. And the government they had their finger in the pies as well. It was only just a very, very few virtuous people that were actually trying to make an attempt to stop people from drinking alcohol, and there were a lot of people that were, of course, profiting on the prohibition. You know, yeah, I mean, how it always is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Fucking like we kind of elected. It's the most weird thing at the moment in Italy, because we have like a coalition between like extreme left and the extreme right, and it's a fucking mess. And nobody gets like, what the hell is happening? Did they just want power? Is that it? They're willing to compromise everything for it?
That's how it is in our country.
And I'm like, wow, just wow. But we have like a coalition, like a alliance of the extreme left and extreme right at the moment. There's one fascist party, and the other one is like a super left party.
That's interesting.
The 5-star movement, I'm not sure automatically with them on the far left.
Well,
they are very populistic.
Yeah,
movement.
they are, but well, they identify as such. Obviously, we can debate their exact principles and everything, but they do identify as the far left, because PD, the Partito Democratico, was like the center left, and these guys who came from the 5-star movement, they say they are the far left. But they didn't do anything for the drug movement, for the outlawing or making marijuana legalized or anything. Nothing.
That's not automatically something the far left.
Hey,
does.
for some people it's really important. I understand. For some people it's not. And that's what I was talking about about to my friend as well the other day, and he was like, I don't think that's really important. Like, okay, it's not important. That fucking mother who's like looking for a cure for his son online to see that maybe he can have like a cannabis cure. It's not important. Yeah, it's not important to you. It's not important to me. But it is important to her. What about her? Like, can't we have medical something use for it?
And you're speaking from a virtuous position. You
I
got
am.
in the United States. You got a lot of people in the United States that is a one vote. It's a one issue vote for them, and it has nothing to do with, medicinal purchases.
Exactly.
It's all about getting high.
Humanitarian.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's all like, I just want to get high.
No,
the kind of one-issue
I
voters that gave us Trump. I'm not sure that's a good argument.
well, it is one. It's not one issue, obviously, but it is a part of the thing. It should be legalized. I can't understand anybody doing that. It's only because of mafia. Because if it was something else, I would say, okay, fine, there's other reason, whatnot. But only reason it's not is because of the lobbying and the mafia. Mafia gains all the money as long as it remains illegalized here. They are the ones who are importing it. They are the
There
ones
you
who are
go.
distributing it. It's like, what the hell are we supposed to do? Just let it happen? It's a drug? No, it's because of the mafia.
You could just not smoke it.
Nah, it's not about that. But all the profit is going for the mafia. See, let them get richer and richer. Is that it? Close our eyes, put our heads down like a sand hole or something.
So we should anything the mafia could make money out of, we should legalize.
Well, yeah, of course.
How about human trafficking,
Whoa.
prostitution?
No, it's not that. You see Holland, you
It's
know about of Netherlands, right?
Yeah, it's
They legalized it, and they're living still fine and better than us in Italy.
Yeah, it's complicated.
They
It's
legalized
not,
prostitution. It's illegalized, but that far right government I just told you about, they are in favor of that. Can you believe that, Thor? The far right government is fine with legalizing prostitution. They're like, yeah, I think we should do that.
well, it's Italian politics. What were you expecting?
Not this though. I think I'll definitely join politics sometime in the future. I was elected, just don't wanna
You're
brag.
gonna be voting for one of those social democratic parties. Otherwise, I'm gonna nag you till you die.
I don't know about that. I'll maybe make my own.
Yeah, sure.
I was an elected
One
leader
of
of
those
my
other
student
political
council though. Yeah, I do agree, but I don't think the movement to the 5-star movement. No, they are just turned out to be frauds, just for the power.
as usual.
It is the
That's all
first time they got
politics.
elected. They were not a thing in the last elections, but this is the first time they got elected, and yeah, they are making a coalition government.
Yeah, we had there's a gentleman that's been sitting in front of the Senate, in front of the Congress, a key player in the recent drama that's gone on with the Hillary Clinton emails and the Donald Trump investigation. He's standing before the man recently as it relates to, his name is Peter Strzok, and he's basically the FBI guy that was in charge of the Hillary Clinton email investigation and in charge of Donald Trump collusion with Russia investigation. And he was standing before Congress today answering questions for 6, 8, 10 hours. And I was embarrassed for my country today because ultimately it all came down to party lines. Like one party said one thing and one party said the other, and neither one of them gave a fuck about what the truth was or gave a fuck about what was right, what was wrong. It was just all political chicanery, and I was embarrassed. I was saddened. I'm like, look, here's this guy that, whatever he did, let's figure out what he did. Let's figure out if what he did was right, wrong, virtuous, or otherwise. But at least let's get to the truth. And these guys had no intention of getting to the truth. It was all a show. I was saddened.
That
I've
sucks.
had it on all day.
That sucks.
It sucked, man. It sucks because, that
Elect
for
better
right or
people.
wrong.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
but how? I don't get it. It's easier said than done. It seems like it's all decided. It's like there's
there
one in America at least. There's one like Democratic guy for 8 years, and there's one Republican guy for 8 years. Then there's one another Democratic guy for 8 years, and then now there's another Republican for 8 years, I think. And it seems so fixed.
Yeah, isn't that odd?
It seems rigged.
It is rigged.
Then like what the hell is democracy?
It's the illusion of choice. That's what it is. The illusion of choice. If the best we can do is Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, we're fired.
You're not ever voting again, my child.
I have to, and that's the choice I get. It's the South Park thing between a giant douche and a turd sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. That is it. Yeah, and I not for a second believe that Hillary would have been any better. I do not like Hillary at all. I hate her, actually.
Yeah, I
She's
really
a
don't
fraud.
like her at all.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, give me a break.
She wouldn't be better than Trump.
One
No,
time she's
she wouldn't
supporting
be.
TPP, other time she's like denying
She's a
TPP. Like, what
politician.
the hell? Yeah, politician with some principles, I hope.
Okay,
Or
you
no
all are
principles.
missing the point here.
Tell us.
In all of
Tell
this,
us.
we have to be number one at everything, even the bad.
Nothing. At the moment, at least.
Well, yeah.
We're
And the
number
way
one.
he's going, China's going to take your place.
China already has.
I think we're all fucking around while China is the shit. It's a thing. Hobbit slapping is
Covertly
stressful.
spreading their
I
influence
just
around
don't.
the
I have
world.
it on a different hotkey on this one, so I'm like, it's like slapping the wrong key, and I was
It
like,
was
I'm not slapping them.
actually, as a Hobbit, I want to say I did not appreciate you slapping at Michi. I just want to like raise a vote of no confidence in you or something. I do not like.
I
I'm a
wasn't really
Hobbit.
listening to what you guys were saying, because I was trying to slap the hobbits. I was like, ah!
Well, good job.
Yay.
Do this. Have you tanked this yet?
No.
Well, let's do another one. I could really use some more coins. Yeah.
All right, I'll do one more. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll do one more as well. So we need Amici, do you need it on any tune?
Yeah, I didn't do it today on anything. So, what do you want? You want RK or LM?
You can come on the LM, and I'll come on the DPS, and you can just like Waterloo or heal Derek.
Okay.
That good enough for you, Derek? Waterloo or heals?
I think we killed him.
We kill Derek?
Seems like.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. This is why Trump doesn't trust anybody from Europe.
Why? What the hell did we
You
do
killed
now?
Derek.
I think he's fine. He's just refilling or something. So what DPS tune should I bring?
By the way, has Trump arrived in London yet?
He's in England.
Wait, is he allowed in London?
Yeah, he's meeting with
Didn't
May,
somewhere
for
banned
as
him?
long as she's in office.
Which will
But-
be about another 10 months.
But didn't somebody block him or something or banned him? I heard
I think
some
like
news.
1 million people signed a petition wanting to
So
ban him from
nothing
Britain.
came off it.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, here's some things about
Ah,
Donald Trump
fine.
that people don't understand. He's been constantly underestimated since he's been elected, and even before that. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, is a very integral part of what he does. And if you've read or understand his Art of the Deal, you'll know what he's doing and how he's doing it.
He
Now,
did
I'm
not
not saying-
write The Art of the Deal though.
No,
Somebody
no, he
else
didn't.
wrote it.
You're right, but he uses those principles when he's tactically maneuvering on a larger field. And I'm not saying that he's doing it right, wrong, or otherwise. And again, I don't support the guy. I see him coming, right? Where like I see the tactics that he's taking, and I understand why he's doing it. And it's not artful. He's very
Yeah.
clumsy about it. You know, he's a clod, right? He's a
But
fucking clod.
the thing is that he already said even if he's convicted, he's gonna pardon himself, or there's just not beyond him to pardon himself. So like you can like remove
Yeah.
all the arguments whatsoever about right
Can
and
I
wrong
ask,
or left
how
or
can
right.
you actually do that? If
Yeah, I
you
don't
are
get it.
convicted, aren't you then automatically removed
Because
from
the
office?
Constitution, and you have to have an understanding that this is a democratic Republican or a democratic republic we live in over here.
Democratic
and we
representative republic. That's exactly right.
Yes. And with him, it is written into our Constitution that that is a power relegated to the office of the presidency.
No,
They
no,
didn't
no, no,
specify who he could do it when it was originally
no,
written.
no. I get that the president have pardon powers. If he is himself convicted, won't he then be removed from power? And then how can he then pardon himself?
The only way
If
we
he's
could
already
remove
been
him is
removed.
by the ballot box or by impeachment and a criminal trial for impeachment.
That shouldn't be a problem. You already had one of those.
You have to have 51 votes in the Senate
Yeah,
in order
we
to
have
pass
the elections
anything.
not in a very long time.
Exactly. I didn't vote for the man.
Michi, if you keep stun immunity on me, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Everybody, Nick voted for him.
That's a tough choice this last election cycle. It's
No
a very tough
problems.
choice. I abstained. We had this conversation before, and you told me it
Yeah.
was my fault that Donald Trump got elected, and I see your point to that. But in my defense, I didn't want to get poopy on my hands when I voted for somebody. I didn't want to look down and be like, "This is my fault." So ultimately, it is my fault.
Yes,
But
it is.
I was not going to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Well, one question: where do you live?
I live in Florida.
Yeah, but you leave out
Yeah, well,
all of the
then
other
it's your fault
issues you
because
can
you
vote on.
you live in one of those states that voted for him.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
If you were in a Democratic state, you would have been off the hook.
I see. Well, I hate to say this, but I still don't think that Donald Trump was a worse choice than Hillary Clinton. I know that the world would disagree with me, but
Well, that just means you're so wrong.
I know. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, as a female and a minority, and from New York, I literally just died. My gay friends and I called each other, cried. Anyone who is a minority, anything, just not white male in the U.S. is gonna. It's just not a good thing.
I'm just waiting to wake up.
Well, we're going to start electing a lot of women. You wait and see.
Well, that new win that he got in that New York area, Sandra
Yeah,
Ocasio.
Hispanic. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's
I'm sorry, the Puerto Rican.
she's
Is that a
promising.
safe Democratic seat?
No. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out. But at this point in time, it is New York, so
Well,
more
she's
than
the
likely,
only
yes.
sane person I ever saw or heard of, so I hope.
Well, she's also a democratic socialist, so you
Yeah.
have to kind of see where she's coming
Yeah.
from.
Well, from a good place, I hope. And
I don't
I
know.
know.
I don't know enough. I really
Nah,
don't know
yeah,
enough about her.
you gotta really learn about what democratic
Wait,
socialism means, because many
It's
people are so misinformed about it,
Ollie,
and it's so ridiculous.
so it's what we in Europe call social democrat.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
Ollie.
like all
We're
that
solely separated from you.
stigma against it is so ridiculous in that part of the world, and I'm like, it's not a dirty word. It's a beautiful thing to be a social and welfare welfare state and all. And I don't get it. Over there, it's considered like, and every you talk to over there, and like the Fox News is like, look at Venezuela. Like, why don't you look at Norway? Why don't you look at Belgium, Sweden?
Because facts can't get in your way.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
like why always Venezuela and why never Denmark? Why never Norway? Why never Belgium? Why never Sweden? Like, is it like
Because we're
that
not
hard?
socialist. That's the problem with using a term as
Yeah,
democratic socialist.
exactly.
Because
It's
it
different
doesn't-
than a social democrat. They're two different things. A democratic
Yes,
socialist
you are
is
correct.
different than a social democrat, and in America, unfortunately, because of ignorance and whatnot, those terms are used interchangeably.
No, that's the thing. They're not used interchangeable in the States. A social democrat in Europe is what the Americans call a democratic socialist, which you get the problem when you're talking about democratic socialists in the US and trying to transfer them, because that's not what we call them here.
Exactly, we don't.
And that's where you get a problem with Venezuela and stuff.
What do you call them?
Well, a democratic socialist in Europe is considered social democratic.
So they believe that society has powers over the individual and that the representative governments that you have in place, if you have a representative government, is run on a strictly democratic basis, like one man, one vote on all things.
Proportional representation.
That's not so good at times.
What do you mean
Because that
proportional
gives power
representation
to
is
the
good?
masses that are in the higher population, and they can suborn the rights of other groups that do not have as much political clout.
From what I heard from Karl Klinsky, at least according to him, that it's all fault of Bernie Sanders because he used the definitions wrong, and that pretty much confused everybody in the bloody America. That he just used the terms wrong.
The problem in the US is if you say Democrat or Democratic, you automatically connect it to the Democratic Party. That's not necessarily the same as being social democratic.
Yeah.
I
Considering
don't do
The
that.
US political system is far to the right of the European one.
Yeah. What they consider like really socialist or social democrat, that's like just center left to us.
Yeah, but that's something that has shifted over the last 3 decades.
Yeah, and you also have to understand that most of the social or socialist type programs in the United States don't really work that well. The
Well,
biggest one
everybody seems
that
to
comes
be
to my mind
liking
is,
the Medicaid and Medicare for all, and
it's that's not going to last. You know that.
But there's still people take advantage of it and like it, and they don't like it's what's the approval rating on for Medicare for all or Medicaid? It's like 70% or something.
It's got to be. I mean, obviously, as you get older, you want to be able to stay
Yeah.
alive and pay
So like
for
70%
your,
of the population wants it, and the majority, the main government party is like nope, and that is it.
They're not going to do anything with Medicare. Old people vote.
They do indeed, and you're absolutely right. Medicare is not going anywhere. But the problem is, we know that Social Security is insolvent. We have a 15-year window where we're going to run out of money, and we're $20 trillion in debt, and nobody wants to pay for anything.
Yeah, but
These are real concerns.
The main point is what social democrats is. It's like an integration of having some social aspects like healthcare, education, and these things, but the other things will be in the free market. Like all the other industries and whatnot will be in the free market, and that is a problem that that is the problem that obviously the right is using to their advantage and just doing the fear mongering of Venezuela and whatnot.
A regulated market economy.
Yeah, but the social democrat is a mix between a free market libertarian aspect of it and some basic aspects of human life, human like surviving, have healthcare, have some social aspects and everything. They should be like social. They should be social. Like everybody should have that minimum amount to survive on, live on, and everything in that aspect. Like we're humans, we're not robots that we can like we still have empathy and whatnot, and most people will, if they are able to, will still try to help someone in need. and this is such turned in such a bad way, on that it's turned so bad way. How dare we help the immigrants, and like it's happening right here in Italy at the moment, and like no immigrants, like so bad. Why won't
Listen,
you?
mate, I agree with everything you just said, but
Yep.
the problem is that human beings fuck it up, and that's what happens. So socialism and a lot of things that are involved with that are a great idea, but there's some dirty fucking human that will do something shitty and despicable that fucks it up.
Fuck it all up. Yep.
I hate to say that, but it's. Hang on, let me do a little shoe wall action.
Well, the
Boy,
thing is,
you're a
it's-
pessimist.
The problem is, it's worked in Norway for the last 70 years. So
And there are absolutely there are places in the world you can look at and be like, wow, it does work, and I want it to work here. But again, a lot of people in the States, most of the things they know about what we perceive as socialism are things that, like, let's say the VA, where, I am a veteran and I have to get my health care through the VA, and I have to wait 3 to 6 months to get an appointment if I'm lucky. And then that is something that, in a privatized society, you can go to the doctor and you can get exactly what you need pretty much the next day.
If you have the money.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's, again, these social constructs that they all break down eventually. And I'm not going to, again, I'm not here to defend Donald Trump by any way, shape, or form. And we obviously have social programs and socialism in the United States already that people just don't call it socialism. We hit things like Medicare and Medicaid, and that social net that catches those that would otherwise fall through the cracks. And we just don't have it figured out in the States yet, and I wish we did, because there is a sweet spot, right? There is a place for democratic socialism where you can have socialist type policies that could fit within the constructs of what we consider to be our political system.
Yeah, I think there always should be like something like that, because always in a society, there are always gonna be people who need some help, and that is what society is about. Otherwise, all these will be like old Wild West, every man for himself. You don't want that, obviously.
Well, I've got my bomb-proof shelter stocked up, and I've got my guns loaded and ready. We can survive 10 years down there while you
I don't
all
think they'll
beat
let you
yourselves
have
to
'em.
death.
I don't get that. Why in the world would you want to live in a
Apocalyptic.
post something
Yeah,
society?
post
Because
apocalyptic.
I'm really pissed off, and there's a lot of people that I will legally be able to hunt when I
Oh,
get
wow.
out.
Hunger Games. So the Strike needs to be in the Hunger Games. Yes, Strike needs to find her Katniss. Katniss?
No,
Was that the name?
That's right. In this country, we've basically come, even on those that are on the left, have come to the realization that if the Democrats would have run anyone other than Hillary Clinton, more than likely they would be the president of the United States right
Yep.
now.
That is pretty much a given deal. I think Democrats kind of deserved it. They deserve to lose because of what they did to Bernie
They
Sanders.
fucked up.
Yeah.
They fucked
Well,
Bernie Sanders,
Yeah.
and they
They
fucking
deserve to lose
rigged
it.
the
So I would
primary.
never
It's-
say that they deserve to win. No, not after what you do to your corrupt system.
In a democratic system, nobody deserves to win.
No, but
That's true.
like exactly.
But if you
they
cheat,
deserve
if
to
you
lose.
cheat,
Lose though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, but
It's complicated, right?
They
It's very
Yeah,
messed
complicated.
the last election was a hate election. It's like, or anger election, and it's like anger sex. It's either really good or it goes really bad early.
It's like makeup sex.
The thing in the US is that it's the people who actually won the election who is the angriest.
Ooh, gosh, I don't know about that, man.
Oh,
I don't know.
Just listen to one of those rallies that Trump has.
Well, that is a minor portion of the population overall.
It is.
We're talking about 30% of the people in the United States. It's still a lot of people, don't get me wrong, but it's still a very small picture of a very much larger composite. So
I'm sorry, Ellie. I see you're getting attacked over there. I'll pull him off in
Yeah,
just a second.
it's fine.
There we
Whenever
go.
you can. It's no worries.
I
It's
got
just
him.
tickling me.
Yeah, I think if you look to the extremes on either side, you'll find slobbering idiots saying stupid things. Oh, Michi just took it. Ow.
Oh, damn it. Well, I think there's a shortcut.
You're good. We can kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Done. I'm sorry, Michi. You is dead.
It's okay. I'll run back.
There's a
Yeah,
shortcut.
it's. I think it's that front. I think
Yeah.
it's that.
There
There
is.
is because.
There's a shortcut.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Well, I
come
was like, I've never
directly
used it.
the next one. I'll maybe see on the map and see if I can guide you.
So I go past to the first door. First
Okay,
doorway.
then.
I just have run all the way.
Think you run. Yeah, run all the way.
Start
and-
shooting through the instance, and you'll see that one of
Yeah.
the doors is open. So just go the way that you came, and then you'll see the door that you need to come through.
Yeah.
Is there a shortcut? Because I've never used it. I've always run all the
No,
way through.
follow the path and you'll see me.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm off
Okay.
to work.
Have a good night.
See you tomorrow. I wonder if Twitch enjoyed our politics talk.
Well, at least we're rational and we can have a discussion without losing our shit. You know,
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
you're not too invested in it.
yeah, and you know, I'm very centrist, and I see the stupidity on both sides. Me, and I only speak for myself. You know, again, I don't speak for America, and I don't speak for Democrats, but I just see that it's all very disingenuous, and it's all a desperate attempt to claim and hold on to power. That's all it's been. That's all I've ever seen. And these guys go back and forth doing the same nonsense. It's not what's best for our country. It's just how do we maintain the status quo and be in charge at the same time? It's just sad. Michi,
There you
you're on slapping duty. How about that?
go.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on slapping duty. Never mind. I'm the tank.
Yeah.
I'll slap him. You guys kill him.
Michi and I will just DPS us. Michi go red and we just nuke him down.
Yeah, and I'll shield wall you as well, Michi.
Okay.
And just kill him ASAP.
Don't worry. I'll slap the hobbits. With pleasure.
Wait, no, seriously? I thought you were. I thought. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
go
what?
kill him. Yeah. You and Ali have to kill it, and I'll slap him. Just don't hang out in the poison clouds. Ali, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I know. Trying to move. He gave me an eye.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah, there are a lot of DPS.
Hooray!
Awesome.
Hey.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for the chat. Thanks for the time. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
later,
Yeah.
bud.
What the hell did I get? Oh, okay. Cool stuff.
I didn't even bother to loot the box. I just left. I don't want anything in there anyway.
Nope, me neither. Nope, not
What was
doing it.
that?
The loot chest. I just fucking walked out of there without even touching it.
Well, yeah, I'm off as well. Thanks for the fun, everybody. Have fun.
Yeah, man.
Good night,
Good night.
and good day, and good afternoon. I sound like Jim Carrey in the Truman Show.
Go to bed.
Thanks for watching on Twitch, people. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.